Hello there, everyone. So, for this week's weekend energy, I have a spread here on the table that is featuring the present, the past, and the potential. And we have a little bonus card on the side here. To start things off, let's take a deep breath and release that breath and tune into your own inner voice to determine if this reading is for you. Off to the side here, I have a piece of green calcite and a little bit of black tourmaline, which two of my favorite crystals. Green calcite is wonderful for embodying the energy of growth, change, and expansion, and it's also green for the heart chakra, and black tourmaline is stone of protection. I felt called to pull these two crystals out. They've been sitting on my desk for about a week or so now. Let's get into these cards, starting with our present. We have the Tower, the Nine of Wands, and the Fool. I can already see how the crystals I have here are relating to this energy. It seems like there is a shift taking place of someone moving beyond the narrative that they held about themselves being a wounded warrior. This feels a little bit like a heart opening, especially with the Fool card and just the visual representation of someone opening up their chest and leaving it exposed. And with the Tower featuring that signature lightning strike, it's definitely, and with the light on the tip of that wand there, this feels like someone feeling called to step out from behind the walls, or they're taking down their walls to move into a new adventure of some sort. Looking at the past energy, we have the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, and Seven of Swords. Lots of sword energy, which is air. You might have air sign placements. You might be dealing in this situation, whatever it is, with someone who has a lot of air sign placements, or this could be a call for you to tap into that air sign energy. The Ace of Swords is about truth. And with it being on opposite ends of the spread here with the Seven of Swords, it seems like what caused this Three of Swords heartbreak feeling was maybe you finding out the truth about someone in the past. So maybe this Nine of Wands energy, this wall that you built up, was because of a past hurt. There is another tarot reader on here who I adore, the Birth of Venus. Incredible channel. She is not the kind of reader who posts like daily on like a set schedule, but to me that just means that she speaks when there's something to say versus trying to get clicks and interactions and trying to feed the algorithm. Something about that makes her messages feel more genuine. And I'm not saying anything about anybody who posts daily. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that you might be hesitant to jump into her channel, but just she is wonderful and her messages are outstanding. The fact that she speaks when she has something to say is amazing. The reason why I bring her up is there were a couple of readings where she mentioned something broke your heart but fixed your vision. That's what this feels like, especially with these two cards side by side. The heartbreak with that clarity, mind, just like the puzzle pieces falling into place and then releasing the light of truth. Let's get these last 3 cards here. More swords. Yeah, this is definitely some air sign energy, really heavy today. We have 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. The 6 of Cups is all about looking back on the journey. It's also a Scorpio card. Anyway, that might be relevant for someone. Page of Swords is learning. This is someone who is eager to learn and is happy to learn and is walking along the path of openness. We have the 5 of Swords, which is like a win and a loss. It's sort of like the energy of winning the fight but losing a limb in the process. Again, with this whole past energy of heartbreak, betrayal, and pain, acting as a bridge between this present moment of tearing down barriers and opening yourself up. This is someone who is learning from their past and moving forward into a potential new future. Still carrying a little bit of damage from whatever this energy is, but very much happy to take that next step forward. Maybe this is romantic. Maybe it is a career endeavor. Maybe it's just your own relationship with yourself, with the universe, with your guides. But let's find out. We have the 10 of Cups. This potential opening yourself up to whatever this new thing is scary. You're on the edge of a cliff, but it is something that could lead you somewhere that you have always dreamed of going. I have another video on my channel from the very beginning, like first year. It was like the first handful of videos where I talk about fortune cookies, and I can't eat fortune cookies, but I still like to have the fortune. This is your opportunity to keep the fortune, keep your lessons from the past, but throw away that cookie. You don't need that part. You don't need to hold on to all of the other things that came with it. Just keep that lesson, carry it forward, and embrace whatever new adventure is on the horizon for you. Whoever you are, and whoever this resonates for, I hope that you will take whatever steps you need to take to move from a healing state of mind into a healed state of mind. I hope that you enjoy this week's moment of meditation, and I hope that you will have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today.